Hi, it's Friday, and I have been relatively stumped about what to do for a video today. I was having the it's weird because it's not like writer's block because I had so many ideas coming in at once. Writer's block is when you're like, you have nothing. Like here. This is writer's block. This is what I had. The cup is full, but barely anything was coming out. So I figured I'd just kind of do a news update for football, since apparently this season I'll be picking up a possible fourth position that I'll be able to play. I figured I might, start getting my diet right with a Big Mac. Because I'll be going in occasionally at offensive guard. Not that there's a defensive guard. My brain's still sort of wrapping my head around. And that's part of what my brain's been thinking about. I keep debating, I keep having conversation with Willie on how to do this speed stuff. And it's like, do we want a 40-hour video? Because there's so much information that goes into speed training. You can't put it all in one video where people are gonna, if you put too specific information, people think it'll be gospel. And that they'll only do those 5 exercises, and so why am I not faster? Because it's not just going out and sprinting on the field. It's not just stretching, it's strength training. It's making sure you have your actual form correctly. It's warming up correctly. It's all the things. And so it was actually last practice. I'm not sure how many people watch the weekend videos. I know Mr. Football does. And, Christ. My shout out. International player. Ripe. Dalvin. What's up, Dalvin? Dalvin Mandela. I think so. If he were from more of a Spanish speaking country, that's how I'd pronounce it, but he's from Brazil. He's a linebacker for the, I have my phone right here. I was like, is it the Angra Destroyers? Like the boat. Destroy. Angra Destroyer. I want the Angra Destroyers. There we are. Dalvin Mandela. And he's our middle linebacker. He's mainly been asking me a lot recently about, like, football gear. Because down in Brazil, things are just significantly more expensive for football gear. Because by and large, they don't really have any producers down there for it. So if they want to get like Riddell or Schutt or even Zenith, they have to order from the States. And then you've got like international tariffs and all that stuff. So like, if you want to buy a nice new Zenith helmet for like $400, even currency conversion, it costs him like $600 to get a new helmet. And that's expensive in and of itself. But he does well. It's like uniforms are orange. Let me get a picture of it. Where's the pic? There. He's 59. We're on this side. And so they're like orange and black and whatnot. And he asked me stuff about, being linebacker and stuff. I just realized that I'll be changing my number to 59 and that Dalvin doesn't know that. Hopefully if he watches this video, before I have to make big announcements on Facebook and change the athlete profile and the Facebook profile, and oh my God. Once I get the jersey is when things will switch over. But I had to have an offensive line number because I couldn't. You can't be 20. I mean, in some lower leagues where you have very few people or they're much more recreational, they allow for, you kind of would expect when you only have like 14 guys on a team that you're going to have some weird numbers because you don't really have a decent line. So you just have to tell the ref you're ineligible. And while that's kind of what the refs are for, it's just when you have a team like my size, it's easier to move into that one. So that's that. In theory, I'll be switching over to 59 from 24. And at this point, technically, I could do a giveaway. I'm not going to do a giveaway until I have the new uniforms. Until. I mean, I don't want to just up and give away. And plus, I want to have it as a milestone. I mean, this is a game-worn jersey multiple times in these vlogs. And I'm not sure whether or not I want to give the black or the white one away. I still have to decide on that one. Maybe you guys can. There's a poll up there. Not going to say that the answer to this one is what's going to actually happen, but I just wonder which one you guys want. Black or white? Flat out. The white one's been game-worn more. I only played in... Well, I'm not going to call myself an authority on offensive line. Not by a long shot. I mean, they told me last practice. It's been 6 days. I'm still adjusting to this. I'll have more information out tomorrow about what all this is. Like, my brain is worried right now that it's like they're putting me in at guard because we're low on linemen, but that me as a linebacker won't be used as much because I'm on the line and we've got other people coming in. I've heard from some people that versatility is not a good thing in football because then you get put in too many places and nobody... It's like you get a lot of playtime being versatile, but you're never really good in anything. So that one kind of worries me. So yeah, that's that. I ate my Big Mac. Sorry for the cuts. Sometimes I took too big a bite and I needed to chew it down. So yeah, we'll chat with you guys next week. Like I said, I'm not going to be an authority on offensive line. Hopefully Aaron will get some film this year of me doing awesome offensive line stuff. I don't really know what I'm getting into on this one, but it has much more to do with my speed and agility than it does my blockability. That's all I really know right now. Because we were implementing defense last week. We got the playbook and everything, so yeah. Semi-pro. Oh boy. Also, Willie has another announcement, but they haven't officiated it yet. It was just sort of like, hey, what'd you think about this position? So hopefully we'll be able to bring up that one when that solidifies in a little bit more. It has to do with football. So not only does he have the job working with kids in an after-school program, this has to do with him at Southridge next year. So hopefully, we'll get much more on those games and much more insight. Maybe some advice for running backs because he's going to see what high school running backs are dumb about and what can be put forth on this channel to help you guys improve if you're running backs or if you want to pick up running back. Basically, learn not to, like what we did with college recruiting. It wasn't like everybody, it's like all this information out there about how to get recruited to college. But then there's the things of like what you really shouldn't do. And so it's like, this is the stuff as a running back that like everyone seems to be screwing up. And if you could fine tune these or get these worked out of your system, you'll move that extra to the next level of running back sort of thing. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's that. Sorry about this not really good content video. It's kind of the dry season right now. And yeah. Well, not really the dry season. It's been raining all day. I will check you guys next week. Not sure what's going on. Willie and I are trying to formulate a video. It's just getting so... I don't know what anybody wants. I've kind of done all the stuff I can do. So, yeah. If you guys have any suggestions for videos, down below. I listen to them. The regular commenters know I respond back to dang near everybody, even if they're haters. I'll catch you guys next week. Bye.